Here's some really important information that I want to bring to my Georgia people. Are any of you following Democracy Docket? I advise all of you who are tuned in to politics and want to know what's going on with policy, with lawsuits against some of these politicians who are implementing stuff that's crazy and out of the way. Follow Democracy Docket, because that's where I got this information from. So, Democracy Docket is informing those of us in the state of Georgia. The Georgia Election Board has passed a rule, this was yesterday, that could delay election certification this November. And of course, they want you to subscribe to the newsletter and all of that jazz. Okay? So, they've passed a rule that will allow them to delay the state certification for our election here in the state of Georgia. Remember the video that I shared, I think it was last week, maybe it was Monday. Maybe it was Monday, of Rachel Maddow pretty much breaking down how the different states are putting in election deniers, putting them in different positions, and the goal, the key is to delay the election certification. That's what this is in regards to. So my people, I just checked my voter registration status to make sure that my voter registration status is still active. I'm still active. I'm checking like every 2 to 3 days now because of all of the shenanigans that have been occurring. We need to make sure that when we vote, we need to vote in overwhelming numbers so that there will be no question. At the federal level and down the ticket, the state and the city levels. Also, I am hearing that the state of Texas has purged 2 million voters from the voter rolls. So if you are a voter in Texas, please check your voter registration status. Because if you've been purged from the voter rolls for any state, you can reapply to get your voting status back. But there is a deadline. There is a deadline. So please check your voter registration status. Do it today. Because if you've been kicked off the voter rolls, this is for any state, you have a limited amount of time to re-register to get your voter registration active again. Lastly, remember Donald Trump was trying to separate himself from Kevin Roberts, the president of the Heritage Foundation, who's over Project 2025. Donald Trump was telling us he knows nothing about it. Kamala HQ, they dropped this little nugget. This is Donald Trump smiling and cheesing with Kevin Roberts, the president of the Heritage Foundation. Now, we know Donald Trump was lying, right? Because we've seen all the video clips where he's spoken at the Heritage Foundation where he's talked about the Heritage Foundation's plan for the country, and they've got excellent policies that they're working on together and that they're going to implement. Yeah, we know he was lying, but this is Donald Trump cheesing on a private jet with Kevin Roberts, the president of the Heritage Foundation, who is over Project 2025. Okay, I think I'm gonna make me a shrimp chowder tonight. Yeah, what y'all having for dinner?